Hello everyone, welcome to the first tutorial of the 3D Slicer. In this tutorial I will give general introduction to the 3D Slicer, then we will learn how to download and install the 3D Slicer. I will also take you on a tour to the user interface of the 3D Slicer, then finally of course I will show you how to load and view a 3D image in the 3D Slicer. I hope you enjoy my tutorial, and if you have any comments, just leave it. I will be happy to answer them all. The first point, what is the 3D Slicer? The 3D Slicer actually is a multi-platform. It could be downloaded in different kind of operating system. It's a free and open source software package, so you can download it from the original website of the 3D Slicer. It has been used for visualizing and medical image computing. It's used for image filtering, segmentation, registration. If you don't know about the segmentation registration, don't worry, I will show you what is the segmentation, and we will learn what is the registration. It has over 1 million lines of code. It started as a master thesis. You can write your own code and then utilize the 3D Slicer as the front end. How we can download the 3D Slicer? All what you need just to go to the 3D Slicer website. So write 3D Slicer. In your browser. This is the 3D Slicer original website. Go to the download button. Click on the download button, and here you can find the latest version of the 3D Slicer, which is number 4. After finish downloading, open the downloads folder. You will find the slicer here, so just double click on it. This is the terms, you agree. Okay, this is the bottom of the icon of the 3D Slicer. So just drag it in the applications, then you have to wait. Okay, so now we finished downloading. Here, if you go to the applications file, you can find the slicer here. Just double click on the slicer. This message says we can't open because it's from an identified developer. So all what you need to give the permission to open this software. You go to the system preference. I'll show you how to give the permission to open this one here, and then you go to the security and privacy. See, we can see here the slicer was blocked from opening. All what you need just to open anyway, give him this permission. So we go back to the applications file. We double click on the slicer. Now it should be open. So we have to wait. Yeah. Click on open now. This is the slicer. This is the interface of the 3D Slicer. For simplicity, we can divide this interface to 3 parts, one to the right, one to the left, and one to the upper. To the right here we can see the 4 windows. These windows are used to display the 3D image. So here we can see the 3D image here, and because the 3D image is a component of 3 2D images, so the 3 2D images will be located here, one here, and the other one is here. I will show you an example, but first we can see here these load your data or to load your image, and also you can use them to save an image or to save your works here. Uh, if you open here, you can find different models. This is the welcome screen. So for example, if you choose volumes, when we would like to load an image, we call it volume because it's a 3D image. So here we can see a number of models. To go back to the welcome screen, just to choose here. Because we went to the volumes, we can find it here. If we go to registration, or for example, if we go to models here, and then we go back to the welcome screen, you will find models here. The first one here, uh, actually it's for the volumes. So instead of going here and choose volume, you just click here and you find the volumes. This one is for the models. To load or view model, I will show you in the upcoming lectures. So and this one here for the transforms, if we have two 3D images, two volumes, and we would like to register them, to align them, so we can use the transform to align them. This one here for the markups, so it's kind of the markup and the edit and the food shells here are used for registration. I will show you here only to modify the layout of the these four images. So this is the one we are in. We can only show the 3D image here. To go back to the four windows, we just click here. These here to capture to take a screenshot for all your work. This one here for the full screen, but here to capture only a scene from here. If you'd like to restore them or to delete the scene, you click here and you find all your work here. This is crosshair, so if you choose like this, you can move your crosshair. See, to choose a point if you have a point. Go back. This is for an extension, so you can download a lot of extensions here. Okay, but you need internet because these are online. When you go back here, this is for the code, Python code, so you can use the Python code to run an image or to do any works instead of using the interface. Okay, so when you click in volumes or any models here, you can find the properties of this model or the parameters. To change the parameters of these models, here you can change them. Now we go back to the welcome screen. This is the welcome screen. Welcome screen used to load data for help, the main window, okay, to save your work. This is all what you need to know about the 3D user interface. Now we will learn how to load a volume or 3D image. You have two choices. First of all, you can download simple data from online if you have online. So if you click here, you can find this number of symbols here, or you can load this image, grayscale image. It's a 3D image. I will put this image online, press OK, and this is the head image, the grayscale image. If you go volumes, okay, you can find our image here. It's called grayscale image, the image that we just chose. So as I said, the 3D image here, this one here is a component of a 3D of a 2D image. So we have the posterior, interior, and we have the one here from from the left or from one side. If you click here, you move your scroll here, you click here, you can show this. So each one of these has a name. This is their names. This is because only have one volume. If you click here and you move your mouse and go up, down, you can change the brightness of this image. When we click this, we will link all these three images together. So change to this image, the change will be made for all these trees. For example, here, before we link them, we try to show this image. Where we show it in the 3D panel here. So just one click. So here we only show one, okay, because we didn't link them. We need an image here, we need this one here to be here, the other one to be here. So we move it. If we link them, so we made a change here. We make a change here. If we made a change here, the change will be shown here in this panel. So click again. So now we do have the 3D image together. So you can move your image like this. Okay. This scroll, if you move it, you will change the depth of this image. Okay. So if we move this one here, we made change for this image now. So the image move for, we can see now here. So you see the image in X moves. To move this image here, the image in Y, we moved in Y. Okay. To move the image in Z, we move the image in Z. Okay, so this is our image. Because they are linked together, if we click here, these image will be moved to the middle of this. Okay, so when we click here, it moves to the middle. This is how to view a 3D image. How to save this image? All what you need just to click and save data. Now we do have number of, this is model. Our work is called model. Okay, so all our work here, if we use the food shell here and then we put points here, so we can save and close our work and then come back to load our recent work. So we only would like to save the cardio image, for example the cardio image, because it's a 3D image. Here the extension is nerd. You choose the directory and then you click and save. It will be saved. If you'd like to change the name, just go here and change the name. Click, make sure you check this button here, and then you click save. It will be saved.